Hey there, I'm Bree and I go by Tip of the Moon and I'm an energy healer and candle maker. And welcome to today's session. It's going to be a Reiki ASMR session for energy flow and kind of aligning ourselves to just be a little bit more in the moment, a little bit more relaxed about how we do things. And for this session, I'm going to use a spray that I have to cleanse out. And then after that, I'm going to just use all stones that I've... Here, wait, let me zoom in. All stones that I've found at different rivers, oceans. I have a few different ones. So water smooth stones, and also ones that have been found free. Though I did ask permission of place before I took these. I definitely recommend seeking out your own stones, not necessarily even just water, but other places. So I have a few of these. These are my favorites. There's no real reason to introduce any of them because I don't know what they are. I know where they all came from, and I really enjoy them, so I'll just be working with those kind of stones today to bring about flow and release our energy into a more fluid state so that we can be adaptive and go with the flow. Okay, so yeah, let's start our session. So like I said, I'm gonna use this essential oil spray as our cleanser for the space. And I'm just establishing the area around your body, around in your auric field as a sacred space to do work. And I just like to open a session with, just a moment of working with the aura and kind of relaxing things down. And this would be a good time to focus on your breath and starting to drop into your body, noticing any sensations, noticing emotions and thoughts, but from a neutral point of view. We don't want to target anything too particular. We just want to allow things to arise, take notice. Is it something you want? Keep it close. Is it something you don't? Then allow yourself to release it. And just working with things on that very neutral and subtle way. But also if you're at work or doing something else and multitasking, that's totally fine as well. Just use these how you see fit. And I like to just kind of work and massage in the aura, start to open up your crown chakra and start to make that connection if you're open to it. Okay, I'm going to start bringing in some stones. So this is one that I got from a local waterfall. It feels really good and pointed for just kind of in a waterfall energy, just kind of releasing things out in a strong, cleansing property. So I'm going to be using that for that. Or rather, using this for that. So the spray was about cleansing your general space and allowing us in, whereas this is about working a little bit deeper with things and being a little bit more pointed about what we're releasing. And when we're looking for flow, we're looking to make sure that things are moving, that we're able to process one moment in time and gently move to the next, so that our day kind of makes sense, things flow together and apart in a way that feels natural and in right relationship with the rest of the world. So we're looking to release anything that doesn't work with that state of energy, the energy of flow. And we're also looking for that water quality, where if there's something blocking our path, we just go around. We find the easiest route, and over time, we wear the edges down on anything. So a very watery quality to the energy. Always looking for balance and stillness and movement, which doesn't make much sense, but hopefully you know what I mean. So I have this other stone from the same waterfall, feels cleansing in the same very powerful way to me. This one I'm going to be using to just kind of pull back that weight and scrape it away, that kind of things that hold us from floating and flowing, you know, the heavier kind of stuff. Just allowing that to be scraped away. Next I have this stone, which I've used many times before. It's pretty common for me to use this one. I got it from the ocean in Maine, and my anniversary, it looks a little bit like a heart. That's why I picked it up. But it also just kind of fits in my hand. And this one feels much more cleansing and healing, in a little bit more heart related, but also that healing hand of kind of a cool breeze on your skin feeling. And a favorite of mine, I use this one with clients, and I've used it in videos before too. It just kind of feels like a spray of coolness that's healing, if that makes sense. And I think it also feels refreshing. When we're looking for that flow state of energy and living, it can feel refreshing. Everything just is kind of floating along. You don't have to manage every moment. We can allow things to come and go, and all we have to do is just be people, be humans, doing things, allowing that to just move through us. It can be really healing to release those attachments to overthinking, to micromanaging, and allowing things to take a more natural, and to be fair, flow state means up and down, so things will come and go, good and bad, but we're just looking for that gentleness. Bringing all of that nice light our bodies. Okay, my last two I got the same time. I got these at Cape Cod, and I'm going to use these for just a little bit of pulling. Just using that to shake loose, pull loose any of that stuff that we missed. A lot about finding flow. We're releasing attachments, yes. We're also releasing the constraints that we put around things. We get ideas and expectations about a future event, and we give ourselves, we kind of make ourselves fail before we even start. So we want to find that place where we just arrive neutrally. We allow things to, kind of hold us. We don't have to worry so much. We can fit the space. We can have that experience. When I got these stones, we drove down to Cape Cod and we had the idea to sleep on the beach. And it was lovely. It was also the worst night of sleep I've ever gotten. And it started to rain around 4:30 in the morning and we had to walk back to the car. But the rain cleared, and then we walked on the beach in the morning, and it was so beautiful to see the sunrise. The beach was all wet, and from discomfort and a bad experience, one of the nicer experiences of my life, a morning walk on the beach with the sunrise, finding little stones, watching seals, was allowed to arise naturally by putting myself in discomfort, trying out new things, seeing what it feels like, going with the flow. I was able to have a lovely experience, and that's the kind of energy we want to resonate with. Flow that brings in new things, new experiences, new energy. Just gonna kind of use these to pat like that good flow energy in, making sure that it's sealed in to your energetic body. And like I said, all of the stones that I used tonight were ones I found and asked for. And these are the ones that are on my altars. The stones I use in my videos and with clients, they're all super pretty, but I just want to reiterate that the stones that you don't have to pay for these things. Always some of the best magic, some of the best things are found. But I also want to caution, don't just take from anywhere. Make sure you know where the land is. Make sure that you've asked the land itself, or, if someone owns the land, whatever. Be mindful. Use your discernment. A little bit of brushing to close this out. Keeping things light always. It is always my intention that these sessions are not something that gives you homework or makes you feel bad about a way that you've behaved or your emotions that you've had. I hope that these sessions remain light and easy. You don't have to feel like a lot of work. Not that healing isn't work, and you shouldn't do the work, but that these are a little bit reprieve from that. You can just show up, use them how you want, and let them be as effective as they can, gently. I am not looking to blow anybody up here. Just easy shifts, manageable, graceful. Okay, I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you so much for joining me. Here's the little blurb about all the different ways you can support my work. Liking, subscribing, sharing, I appreciate it so much. There's links down below with more information, and I appreciate you guys so much for showing up for yourselves, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks.